Hi everyone, so as promised in my video yesterday, I wanted to come on and share my yarn haul order from Colagirlcollectiveau. Yes, I have my huggle on again because it is freezing here. So yeah, get used to seeing me in a lot of my videos. I pretty much get home and this is the first thing I put on. So I had been eyeing this one off for a while. Now I chose Express Post and I live in the next state over from Nicole, and because of what's going on at the moment, everything's getting slowed up with the mail, but this actually arrived really quickly. So I believe I ordered it Friday? I can't remember now. And it arrived today. So this, I will put all her info in the description box. But this is her, one of her self-striping yarns, and I'm actually about to cast on a pair of socks that is the same kind of self-striping as this. Excuse me. And it's in the colour Sienna. This one is in the colour Claude, and I love it. This lighting is not doing it justice, but I love it. I couldn't resist, and there was only one left, so I'm sorry to anybody who had this in their cart. I snagged it. Sorry. Actually, I'm not really. I really like it. This next colour, I have actually got this in a fingering weight 4-ply, and I'm actually knitting myself a hat out of it. But I always wanted to get it in a DK. I'm not sure if I'm going to make myself a pair of fingerless gloves, or I might have enough to maybe crochet myself a cowl out of this to kind of go with my hat. Or I might do some fingerless gloves. I'm not sure yet. But this is her Lush DK. It's an 8-ply. And it's in the colour Electric Dreams. And again, this lighting is just not doing it justice. But this is my kind of colour. Now when I think it was, we did wool swap or fibre share or something. And because you can choose to be partnered with someone in your own country or do an international swap. I chose within Australia just because I haven't had a lot of luck with international exchanges, international swaps. The last one I did was great, but before that, so, and she sent me the 4-ply of this colour and I fell in love with it. It was totally me. So when I saw she had it in a 8-ply, I snapped it up. So this is 100% superwash merino. And I didn't say what Claude was. I don't know if this is a new, I know she's had the Drover base before. Sorry, the dog's barking. But this is 75% superwash non-mulesed Australian Aussie merino and 25% nylon. The next one, I've never done a proper heels, toes and cuffs, like contrasting sock. And when I saw this colour, I'm like, I gotta have that. So this came in a little set. So this is actually Electric Dreams in the 4-ply. So you have a little skein of that for your heels, cuffs and toes. And then you have this one. This is called Dance Monkey. I love it. Absolutely love it. So again, this is an 85-15. This is her Swagman sock. The Claude is on her Drover sock base. Her Swagman sock is 85% non-mulesed, 85% superwash non-mulesed Aussie merino and 15% nylon. You get 400 meters in 100 grams. As I said, this is Dance Monkey, and this came before I went to work. And the whole way to work, I had that song, Dance Monkey, in my head. Yeah. So it's going to make an amazing pair of socks. So I'm excited. I think I will just do vanilla just because this yarn is really pretty and it has a lot going on its own. I think it would look better just as a vanilla sock. Whereas I find with self-striping, you can get away with doing a pattern. As you would have seen my socks in my video I posted yesterday. I feel like with the self-striping, you can get away with doing a pattern a bit more than you can with busier yarn like this. Like, this is still beautiful, but I feel like it just needs a basic vanilla sock to really show off the colours. So I'm excited to do that. But I need to cast on the sienna colour first because that's actually been in my stash since 2018. I actually went through my Etsy purchases and found it. Yeah. There is 400 meters in 100 grams in the Claude colorway and 225 meters in 100 grams in the Electric Dreams in the 8-ply DK. So I'm just so excited. When I checked the tracking number this morning, it said it was coming today, and I'm like, of course it is, because my boss asked me if I could work. So it'll arrive when I'm at work. No, it actually arrived at 28 this morning or something like that, I think. Yeah. So I was a bit excited, and I was like, you bought more yarn? Honestly, I don't feel like I've bought hand-dyed yarn in a little while. I am happy to say though, tonight my super money that I withdrew came into my bank. So my little credit card that I had, gone, paid. All my Afterpay and Zip Pay paid. Yeah, that's all gone now. So really the only, I guess, debt is my car loan. So I'm glad to have got that done. And I have a nice chunk set aside. So yeah, it's a good feeling to get all that kind of stuff just paid and done. So yeah, I have a little bit of money, like spending money. Not that I'm gonna go crazy with it, but in my savings account, it'll just stay in there and just kind of, you know, well, I get paid again tomorrow from my job, so but yeah, it's nice to be able to have a bit of savings in there, and be able to put money aside. So but yeah, I just wanted to pop on and share my yarn haul with you. I am thinking about putting in a bit of a bulk order from Ice Yarn. I do have quite a bit of acrylic for my business projects. And I really want to focus on, getting things made so I can put them on my Facebook page and they're ready to ship out. I do have a few things, and one of my goals on Friday, because I'm not working Friday, well, that I know of, but I don't think I actually can because of how many hours I worked. Anyway, long story. I need to try to take some good photos of some of the stuff that I've finished, and get it on my Facebook page. But yeah, there's some yarn that I've used for amigurumis and things that I want to get a couple more colours in. There's a couple of yarns that I've wanted to try out. The Magic Light or Favorite Magic, I can't remember one of the two. And the Glitz, Magic Glitz has a couple of new colours. So I'm wanting to try out doing a blanket, alternating Magic Glitz and just solid acrylic in that blanket. And yeah, so I'm just thinking, you know what, I think I'm just going to do a bulk order from Ice Yarn and just add it in my stash. I do have a lot of yarn for my business. Some of it I was going to keep for myself, but I mostly use acrylic in my crochet knitting business. I don't use it for myself, just because acrylic's so much easier to take care of, and a lot of people prefer acrylic, especially for babies, just because they get grotty and dirty and they spill things and they spit and they poop, so it's just easy to chuck it in the washing machine. But yeah, I've been wanting to get some more ice yarn for a while, so I think now would be a good time because I have extra funds to do a bulk order from them, and then just that'll be it for a while, unless someone goes, oh, I want a color like this for this project or whatever, then I can buy that color. But usually I have the colors that they want, but occasionally I have to go and purchase yarn for a specific project. But yeah, that doesn't happen very often. But all these skeins of hand-dyed yarn, these are all like for my personal stash. I still do have quite a bit of sock yarn floating around, and I don't know if they will turn into shawls or socks. I know I have a couple of skeins of the Lola Did It. I want to make that into a shawl. I'm actually thinking about using that for the new Amber, well, it's not new now, it's been out for a couple of weeks, I think, the Bella Rose shawl. I'm thinking I'm going to use the Lola Did It yarn for that, because I think that would look really nice with that yarn. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and share the little haul with you. Definitely check out Nicole's yarns if you haven't already. I don't know if she's shipping internationally at the moment, just with all of the stuff that's going on. But if you live in Australia and you're looking for some beautiful hand-dyed yarn, definitely check out her Etsy shop. I'll put a link down below. Follow her on Instagram, because then you'll see when she posts updates and things in her shop, or she's working on new colours. She posts her knitting projects on there as well. So she does have a podcast, but she hasn't posted a podcast in a little while. But definitely go and subscribe to her channel so you can know when she is posting podcasts again. And yeah, definitely check out her stuff because it's amazing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know what's going on with my voice. It's starting to crackle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have used Nicole's yarns before, let me know what colours are your favourites, or if you have one colour that you just are obsessed with. For me, Electric Dreams is the bomb. But now that I've seen Dance Monkey in person, these two are pretty close to being my favourites. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing and I'm going to go. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to try to work out how I can, when I edit the video, I do a little bit of kind of editing sometimes. I set it on the HD setting to export, but I don't know why it only goes up to 420p instead of 750. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I'll have to work that out. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.